Sister wives. Kody Brown is now blaming Kody for his divorce but not himself. Hello guys, I am Julia. Welcome to my channel. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Sister Wives star has never taken the blame for his divorces. He always blamed his exes and older children for all the family drama. However, the TLC star is now blaming God for his divorce from his first wife, Mary, and Kody is officially ending their marriage in season 19. The former went to the church to end their spiritual marriage. She had legally parted ways with her partner a long time ago. Kody divorced his first wife to marry his fourth wife and adopt her kids. They were connected with a spiritual bond after the divorce. Sadly, things took a nasty turn, and Mary had to pull the plug after she felt unwanted and unloved. So why is Kody blaming God for his divorce? Does he have any regret for his actions? Keep on reading to learn more about Kody's beliefs. Sister wives. Fans think Kody and Robin plotted split with Mary for major DA's reason. Sister Wives star Kody Brown usually gets all the hate and criticism for gaslighting his wives. He legally parted ways with Mary several years ago to marry his fourth wife. However, fans believe Kody and Robin plotted everything to scam Mary. Recently, some Redditors shared their opinions about Kody and Mary's divorce. The user noted smartly Kody made his first wife believe that he was divorcing his wife for the family's best wife. He knew that Mary was among the primary breadwinners of the family. Soon, things went bitter between the TLC star and his first wife. Now, fans believe that Kody scammed his first wife, so he didn't have to pay her any compensation. The celeb and his favorite wife lived a luxurious life from Mary's income for years. Later, they made her walk out of the marriage to avoid financial compensation. Sister wives. Kody blames God for his failed marriage with Mary. Sister Wives star Kody Brown likes to blame others for his faults. Interestingly, he blamed God for all the mess in his life this time. Recently, Mary went to the Mormon church for a spiritual release from Kody Brown. She sarcastically noted that it had been an interesting year. The TLC star recently discussed how his marriage with Kody Brown fell apart. Mary felt that her husband pushed her all these years, so he didn't have to pull the plug on their marriage. She explained that his ex wanted to prove to everyone that his hands were clean, so she left him. She drove to Utah to get a release from the church, so she was no longer married to him in any way, shape, or form. Kody had a weird reaction to his divorce. He explained that he gave their marriage some time because Robin felt that God could have changed things between them. He stated, "And that was advice that I took, and I waited." However, he soon realized that nothing could work between them. Hence, he felt that God didn't show him the way to save his marriage with Mary. He felt sorry for his ex-wife and hoped that he figured it out sooner. Moreover, the reality TV star was relieved that they were divorced because he had moved on years ago. Kody called everything heartbreaking and sad. He admitted his fears about Mary's reaction if he pulled off the band-aid. Further, he added, "Because Mary was never loyal to me, ever." Sister wives. Kody Brown's estrangement from his children is ruining his last marriage. Can Robin talk sense into him? Kody Brown's fractured relationship with his adult children is now jeopardizing the Sister Wives star's marriage to Robin Brown. The former polygamist famously had 18 children between his four wives, Mary Brown, Janelle Brown, Christine Brown, and Robin. Kody was an attentive father during the show's early seasons, but he was spread thin. Kody divided his time between his wives' four homes, meaning he only saw his children for a fraction of the time. Kody's bonds with his children began to weaken as they grew older. During the COVID pandemic, Kody blamed his adult children for keeping the family apart as they continued to attend work and social gatherings. Meanwhile, Kody's marriages to Mary, Janelle, and Christine disintegrated, and his children sided with their mothers. Rather than owning up to his mistakes, Kody cut off communication with those he felt had wronged him. In Sister Wives Season 19, Kody's estrangement from his children emerged as a source of tension in his marriage to Robyn. The two ended up in a heated debate, in which Robyn voiced her disgust with Kody's actions. Kody and Robyn spent their first Thanksgiving without their plural children. Sister Wives Season 19 captured the immediate aftermath of Kody's divorces from Meri, Janelle, and Christine, including the first holiday season following the breakups. Thanksgiving proved to be a particularly painful time for Kody and Robyn. While Christine and Janelle were thrilled to spend the holiday with their children, Kody and Robyn's day was spent mourning what they had lost. The Browns used to have large Thanksgiving celebrations with upwards of 50 people. Their gatherings grew smaller as the children grew up, and the family splintered, but they still maintained their plural family culture. Despite Meri's strained marriage to Kody, she joined him and Robyn for their family's Thanksgiving dinner in 2021. They made the best of the situation, and the children were happy to see Meri. During Season 19, which took place in 2022, Robyn and Kody spent their first Thanksgiving alone with their 5 children. Meri had just ended her marriage to Kody and thought it would be weird to join them for Thanksgiving. This forced them to face the reality of their current situation. Polygamy had been Kody's entire identity, and he admits he failed in his mission. Robyn, who was still clinging to hope that the family could be reunited, was devastated to spend Thanksgiving without any of the extended family. The somber holiday left them both in a vulnerable state. Robyn's past experiences make her relate to Kody's children. In Sister Wives Season 19, Episode 4, Kody's estrangement from his children was revealed to be a source of dispute in his marriage to Robyn. Robyn put pressure on Kody to reach out to his kids, which led to an explosive argument. She admitted she was losing respect for Kody because of his callous behavior and was so worried about these kids. Robyn understood the pain Kody's kids were feeling, and she tried desperately to help him see their point of view. Robyn urged Kody to at least continue reaching out to his children despite their cold reception. Robyn displayed an uncharacteristic level of empathy by siding with Kody's kids. She had experienced similar abandonment from her father after her parents' divorce. Robyn's father disappeared from her life, and it left a lasting impact on her. She worried Kody was following a similar path, and she resented him for it. Robyn urged Kody to at least continue reaching out to his children despite their cold reception. Unlike Kody, she knows even though they are now young adults, they are still his children and need their father. Kody called his children a trigger point. Kody's estrangement from his children has led to harsh criticism by both Sister Wives viewers and his wives. Kody frequently cites his divorces as having started the estrangement, but his lackluster parenting began years earlier. As Kody's children became adults, he stopped putting in effort with those who moved away. He spent the pandemic social distancing with Robyn and went months without seeing or even speaking to his other wives' children. It was this attitude that caused Christine and Janelle to lose interest in Kody, proving the estrangement started before the divorces. Kody is extremely sensitive to discussions about his children and calls them a trigger point. He perceives their hurt as rejection of him, which is detrimental to his fragile ego. Now, Kody is infuriated that their alleged rejection puts his marriage to Robyn at odds. Kody speaks dismissively of his children, calling them "these people who have created the biggest rift in my life." He is hung up on the way his children have treated him, while refusing to dig deeper and consider the source of their pain. He admitted his children claim he was never present for them, and his defense is that he had 4 wives to split his time between. Unfortunately, Kody is still missing the point. Kody laments that his children blame him for their estrangement. He admitted his children claim he was never present for them, and his defense is that he had 4 wives to split his time between. Unfortunately, Kody is still missing the point. He chose to live in polygamy, which benefited him but left his children without a father most of the time. Kody's choice dramatically impacted his children's lives, yet he resents them for being hurt by it. Kody's refusal to accept any of the blame leaves his family at a standstill. Can Robyn persuade Kody to change? Robyn has shouldered much of the blame for the family's dissolution due to her strong influence on Kody. She has been known to manipulate Kody into giving her special treatment, which is part of what drove the plural family apart. However, in this case, Robyn's controlling tendencies may prove to be beneficial. If Kody truly values his marriage to Robyn, he will put more effort into making amends with his children. They are hurt by their father's abandonment. Regardless of his motivation, Kody reaching out is the only way to save their relationships. Robyn may have her flaws, but she should be praised for forcing Kody to face the consequences of his poor parenting. Unfortunately, Kody has historically been unwilling to make sacrifices for his wives. When faced with a similar dilemma with Janelle, Kody refused to reconcile with their sons Hunter Brown, Garrison Brown, and Gabrielle Brown, even though it ultimately ended their marriage. He admitted he has been sabotaging his marriage to Robyn after losing everything else in his life. Kody's stubborn personality has been evident throughout Sister Wives, and he may be willing to risk everything for the sake of his own pride. Sister Wives Tony says Kody Brown and David Woolley are alike. What prompted Sister Wives star Tony Padron to say that Kody Brown and David Woolley were alike? Christine Brown Woolley is thrilled about her next date with David and is sharing that with her kids. Yet, Tony makes a comparison between her new man and her ex, but what is it? Tony says Kody Brown and David Woolley are alike. Kody Brown and Christine Brown Woolley have been apart since early 2021. That was when she shared she was done with him and the plural family. She then sold her Flagstaff home and opted to take her youngest daughter, Truly, and moved to Utah. Her children and family were there, so she wanted to be surrounded by love. As she was preparing to leave, Kody was desperate for her to stay despite their struggles. So, he tried to convince her that any man in Utah would take her for all she was worth, and she would be left with nothing. Luckily, she met David Woolley and they instantly connected. They left their first date ready for the second. Within a year, they tied the knot in front of over 300 family and friends. Though TLC aired their wedding special at the end of season 18, the current season documents how they met. Currently, Christine is chatting with her kids about David and how it's been a month, but she adores him. Then, Mykelti Brown Padron's husband, Tony Padron, compares him to Kody. However, his reasoning is ridiculous. Tony reasoned that David Woolley and Kody Brown were both boomers, therefore that was what made them similar. He noted a lot of what David talked about did not make sense to him, which was very similar to what Kody would say. Now, David is 60, so yes, he is a boomer, but Kody is only 55, so he is not. Therefore, the only things the men have in common are they've been with Christine, and they confuse Tony. A whole debate ensues over if David is a boomer, and a producer tells Christine he is, but she just laughs. Viewers are over Tony. After learning Tony Padron's justification, Sister Wives fans were completely over him. They felt that he was annoying and more so, did not like how he got a kick out of knocking down Christine Brown Woolley's happiness. Tony is so annoying. It's not funny to be irritating for the sake of being irritating. And to say he reminds him of Kody, who treated Christine like garbage, just to squash Christine's joy because he thinks it's funny, is very uncool. Tony is such a troll, lol. I was glad to hear Truly's answer about David. Funny, and they get along. Tony says anything for attention. He fits right in. Fans also noted how Tony was more like Kody Brown, if ever a comparison were to be made. It took a while for Kody to warm up to Tony and vice versa. Then, they got along swimmingly, and now, that has been shattered. Who knows if they can mend fences? Do you believe that Kody and David are anything alike? Moreover, what did you think of Tony's explanation? Mary dragged and force-fed in Weekend at Bernie's stew over Sister Wives star Mary Brown might be out in the cold from the rest of the family, but she hasn't lost her sense of humor after the demise of her polygamous marriage, featured on the TLC series. Today, some fans even suggest she is so good at making others laugh that she missed her calling. So, take one part, Mary Brown, then add one part Jen Sullivan, and you have created a recipe for laughter, maybe a little disaster too. Their contribution to online comedy this week proved these two have talent. Sister Wives. Mary Brown branches out. Sister Wives celeb Mary Brown and her best friend Jen Sullivan had some time on their hands recently, enough to do a skit that left the fans in hysterics. Whenever these two get together, there's laughter. But they recently went above and beyond in a new post that offers some hysterically funny scenes. Their clip offers the Sister Wives fans another take on a movie from 1989, Weekend at Bernie's. But it doesn't take place at Bernie's house, as Mary refers to this in her hashtags as Weekend at Mary's. Mary steps out of her Sister Wives series persona to mirror the role of Bernie. In this famous movie, he was a guy found dead at his beach party by two low-level employees. They were invited to their multi-millionaire boss's beach mansion for the weekend. When they discover him dead, instead of calling the authorities, they drag him around for the weekend. They fear they will be falsely accused of the murder, so they pretend he is still alive. Sister Wives. Jen Sullivan plays the best friend. So, Mary plays a similar role to Bernie, as she is the dead person in this clip. While the video rolls along, the song People, Let Me Tell You About My Best Friend, plays in the background. This is the theme song to the late 1960s and early 1970s TV show, The Courtship of Eddie's Father. Harry Nilsson sang the tune. Jen plays her best friend's caretaker in this clip. She drags Mary around and even props her at a table to force-feed her a drink. So, Mary Brown and her best friend put this together, leaving Sister Wives fans rolling in laughter. Mary and Jen dabble in comedy. The TLC series seldom highlighted Mary's hidden talent for comedy, but this latest clip that she posted created roaring laughter online. Once you check it out below, you will see why. Sister Wives fans got even more examples of Mary Brown's sense of humor lately, as she makes a point of catching a roll of toilet paper dropped from a plane in another post. Then she offers advice on life, as the toilet paper blows across her face. Her words of wisdom: just roll with it. So, as many Sister Wives fans suggest, Mary Brown and Jen Sullivan might have missed their calling. Comedy seems to come naturally to these two. While their original fame came through a TLC series, maybe their next venture should be a go on the comedy circuit. Christine Brown reveals huge secret about David Woolley after announcing major relationship woe. Brown. In the next Sister Wives episode, Christine Brown opens up to her kids about her relationship with David Woolley and reveals some surprising information. Christine and David's nuptials were filmed for a two-part wedding special that aired in January 2024. This came after, one by one, Christine, Mary Brown, and Janelle Brown dumped Kody Brown, leaving him with just one wife left, Robin Brown. For years, Kody has been used to living in a plural marriage. Now he's in a monogamous relationship, with both Kody and Robin attempting to deal with this new normal in Sister Wives Season 19. During a conversation with her kids, Sister Wives Christine Brown divulged brand new information about her relationship with David Woolley. Us Weekly shared a preview clip from the next episode of Sister Wives, in which Christine shared new details about David with her family. "We have said the magical words to each other," she divulged, and hilariously added, "but it only took us a week." What? Christine then raised her hand up, hoping for a high five from one of her kids. This admission took Kody completely by surprise. After prodding for more information, Christine added that David said, "I love you," first, which also stunned Kody. Christine continued to describe her relationship with David, reflecting on the time she met his family, during which she and David cuddled with each other away from everyone else. "I just thought, everything is crazy all around us, but right here, we're going to be calm." And I let it felt calm for the first time in my life. Both of their heartbeats were pounding, and I realized I loved him, and I would do this for the rest of my life. As she shared the story, the camera zoomed in on Mykelti, who seemed enraptured by what she was being told. Elsewhere in the Sister Wives preview clip, Paden spoke to the camera to give his thoughts on his mother dating someone new after leaving Kody. He admitted that he wants her to be happy and safe. "I'm holding judgment until I meet him, but from what I've seen and heard, she's happy and I think she'll be okay." Paden concluded. What Christine Brown's revelation means for relationship with David Woolley. Both Christine and David knew early in their relationship that they were meant for each other. It's a big deal that it only took a week for them to say, "I love you," to each other. After leaving the Brown patriarch behind, Christine could have chosen to stay single for a long time, considering how traumatizing the end of her relationship with Kody was. No one would have blamed her for being wary of new relationships after that. At the same time, diving headfirst into dating David and charging ahead as quickly as they did could have been seen as merely a rebound relationship that ultimately crumbled. So far, though, it has lasted. She even got married and wasn't afraid to introduce her new partner to the entire world via Sister Wives. Christine feels safe with David, which is extremely important after leaving Kody. Our take on Christine and David's relationship after dumping Kody. Brown. Christine deserves all the happiness in the world. After everything Kody put her, Meri, and Janelle through, all three of his exes deserve nothing but joy and positivity in their lives. Christine and David's chemistry and bond prove they should be together. So far, the cameras and social media haven't captured any red flags or problematic issues. As long as that holds up, Christine's life will continue looking up from here. Fans' wild theory about major scene after the suicide of Kody and Janelle's son Garrison. Garrison Brown died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head in March. Kody was estranged from Garrison, as well as his and Janelle's other son Gabe. Kody branded strange by his own son amid collapse of family. Viewers tuning into the current season of TLC's Sister Wives are convinced that certain scenes were refilmed after the suicide of Kody and Janelle Brown's son Garrison, who sadly passed away on March 5, 2024. The fourth episode of Season 19, entitled How the Mighty Have Fallen, includes the polygamist family's Thanksgiving plans in 2022, which means it was filmed almost 2 years ago in November, but fans think a particular scene involving Kody, 55, and wife Robin, 46, may have been filmed much more recently. About halfway through episode 4, it's confirmed that the couple had a heated exchange shortly before the cameras arrived, because Robin is extremely upset that Kody is not reaching out more to some of his children, who he shares with his former wife Janelle, 55. Talking to the camera, Kody didn't name which children he was talking about, as he simply referred to them as these people, while Robin admitted to him, while they were stood outside in the snow, "I'm so worried about these kids." Season 19 Episode 7 Labor of Love airs October 27, 2024 on TLC. The upcoming episode of Sister Wives, titled Labor of Love, promises to deliver a mix of humor and heartfelt moments. In Season 19 Episode 7, Kody Brown steps in to help Meri prepare for her big move. As they pack up her things, the two share some light-hearted jokes about their past and divorce. This playful banter highlights their unique relationship, showing that even after challenges, they can still find laughter in their situation. Meanwhile, Christine and her new partner, David, are diving headfirst into their relationship. After just 2 months of dating, they are already looking at wedding venues. This quick progression raises eyebrows, especially among Christine's children, who feel that things may be moving too fast. The episode will explore the dynamics of blending families and the concerns that come with rushing into commitments. Viewers can expect an emotional roller coaster as the episode balances humor and serious discussions about love, family, and the future. Labor of Love airs on Sunday, October 27, 2024, at 10:02 p.m. on TLC, and it will surely spark conversations about relationships and the complexities that come with them.